My name is Anonymous. What matters is the message I'm about to share. This story may shock you. Some of the things I'll tell you sound like a movie, but they are real. My wife confessed everything before she died. She was part of a cult that is after one thing: African blood. By 2035, they want to collect over 1 billion liters. Yes, you heard it right. And they are doing it using fake viewers. Welcome once again to African Confessions right here on Extra on Africa. My name is Solution Uncle. Welcome to this powerful confession. This is not just a story, it's a warning to South Africans and everyone with a family in South Africa or Africa as a whole. A 45-year-old man from Cape Town is about to open your eyes. His wife died after telling him something deep, something serious. She was part of a group pretending to be men and women of God, but behind all is bloodshed and evil. Let's go deep into his story. I met my wife when we were just teenagers. She was full of energy, always smiling. We lived in the same area and would always see each other at the shops or during school events. She was beautiful and her confidence attracted me. We started talking and slowly we became friends. That friendship grew into love. We were young, full of dreams, and we thought nothing could ever go wrong. We promised to grow old together, to hustle and build a good life. After finishing school, we didn't waste time. We started a small business. We travel across borders to buy goods and bring them back to South Africa. We bought clothes, electronics, and other things, and sometimes we sell to countries like Zimbabwe, Mozambique, and Botswana. It was risky, but we enjoyed working together. We were a team, we trusted each other, and built our dream together, one trip at a time. Business picked up fast. People loved our products. We became well known in our community. We bought our first car, then small house. Within a few years, we owned two more houses and another car. We employed two people to help us with the deliveries. Life was good. We were not rich, but we were comfortable. We planned to grow even more. I remember telling my wife, one day we'll open a big shop in town. She smiled and said, we are almost there. Then came the darkest day of my life. I was going to Zimbabwe with some goods. On the way, our car had a terrible accident. I was in the hospital for weeks. When I finally woke up, I couldn't walk. My spine was damaged and I became disabled. It broke me. I cried day and night. The doctor said I might never walk again. I felt useless. My wife tried to be strong, but I could see the pain in her eyes. Our dream was now in danger. My wife stood up and took over everything. She started traveling alone. She bought and sold goods while taking care of me at the same time. She became stronger. Everyone admired her. I was proud of her. But something started to change. She became more secretive. She started attending strange church services. She traveled to places I didn't know. I thought it was just stress or just pressure. I had no idea what was really happening. Then one day, she came home and said, God has called me to become a pastor. I was shocked. She never even read the Bible much. Now, she wore robes and carries holy oil. She opened a small church in our area. Many people came. She prayed for them, gave them oil to drink, and they said miracles were happening. But I didn't feel the peace. Her eyes looked different, cold. One day I saw her pouring oil and mumbling strange words alone in the kitchen. That's when I began to suspect something was wrong. Strange things began in our house. Our only child, a smart and healthy boy, suddenly lost his mind. He started shouting at night, crying, and talking to people we couldn't see. We took him to the hospital, prophets, and traditional healers. Nothing helped. Then one of our houses caught fire. A few months later, the second house also burned. No one could explain why. My wife also became very sick. Her skin changed and her body became weak. Yet she kept saying, I'm fine. God is in control. But deep down, I knew this was not ordinary sickness. She called me one day when she was in pain. Please listen. I might not have much time. She looked at me with tears in her eyes and said, "Forgive me." Then she told me everything. She said she was recruited into a cult while traveling for business. They told her if she joined, they would protect her, give her money, power. She said they faked to be pastors and prophets, opening churches across Africa, mainly in South Africa and Nigeria. The plan is to target 1 billion liters of African blood by 2035. They were using oil mixed with evil things. Once someone drinks it, their blood is marked for sacrifice. Most people die within months after drinking. She told me she gave that oil to over 200 people, thinking it was a blessing. She said each time someone died, they got stronger. She was told to give her child next, but she refused. That's when our boy became sick. She said they told her she would die for disobedience, and now it was happening. She cried and begged God to forgive her. That was the last thing she said. She died 2 days later. And from then, solution uncle, I'm in deep trouble. I'm stressed. This is what happened to me. The person I chose, maybe this will be my wife for the rest of my life. Just left me because much love of money, much love of power, risked the life of our only child. We struggled to have a child since the beginning of our marriage, but I stood by her till she was healed by a local pastor. And now it's heartbreaking to see that after struggling to have that child, she is turning this weird, doing all these things, carelessness. Please, uncle, hide my identity. I am the last hope to my child. I am seeking for spiritual cleansing. How can this child of mine go back to her normal condition? And I need help. I'm really in danger. Please, uncle, hide my identity when you post it. Thank you so much, my brother, for sharing a story with us. This story is deep, painful, and eye opening. A man from Cape Town shared something that many people would fear to say. He lost the love of his life, his wife, after she confessed to being part of a dangerous cult. That cult is not just an ordinary group, it is pretending to be the church. It hides behind the Bible and uses fake pastors and kill people slowly and spiritually. We see that it all started so well. This man and his wife were young lovers with dreams. They started a business together. They worked hard and became successful. Then one day, a tragic accident changed everything. The man became disabled, and his wife had to carry all the pressure alone. She started traveling, and somewhere on her journey, darkness found her. She joined a cult believing she would find power and help. Instead of helping her, the cult used her. It gave her evil oil to feed to people. This oil marked people for death. She was told that those who drank the oil would die and their blood will be part of the cult's mission to collect 1 billion liters of African blood by 2035. Ladies and gentlemen, we need to pray each and every time, wherever we are. Tell us where you're tuning in from. Tell us where you are tuning in from. As of now, we are broadcasting live from Zimbabwe. Yes, we are broadcasting live from Zimbabwe. That number is shocking, but the plan is already moving. They use religion as mask. People think they are visiting a true church, but instead they are walking into a spiritual trap. Most people think they are visiting a true church, but instead they are walking into a spiritual trap. In this man's own house, things started falling apart. Their only child lost his mind. Their houses caught fire. His wife became sick. This was the price of saving the cult. And when she tried to stop, she was punished. Before her death, she confessed everything. What makes this confession powerful is the honesty. The man didn't hide anything. He even admitted that his wife caused harm to others, even if she thought she was helping at first. It takes courage to speak like this. He risked everything by coming forward. His goal is clear: to save other people from dying the same way. This is a warning, it's a life saving message to Africans and to people across the world who blindly follow spiritual leaders without testing them. Don't blindly follow spiritual leaders without testing them. You need to read scriptures on your own so that you'll be able to differentiate this is a true church and this is a false church. You don't just follow blindly. And we have learned from this story, not every church is from God. Some are fake and are run by evil people pretending to be men of God or women of God. Yes, not every church is from God. Some are fake and are run by evil people pretending to be men and women of God. Spiritual things are real. We also noticed that. Spiritual things are real. Drinking certain oils, receiving hands laid on you, or following certain teachings can destroy your life if you are not careful. So we need to be very careful. Yes, we have also learned that we need to test every spirit. Just because someone holds a Bible or prays loudly doesn't mean they are from God. Just because someone holds a Bible or prays loudly doesn't mean they are from God. Never put your soul in anyone's hands. Never put your soul in anyone's hands. We're also noticing that. Trust in God directly. Do not let others control your spiritual life. Do not let others control your spiritual life. We also learn that love can blind us. Love can blind us. The man trusted his wife deeply, but she was hiding dangerous secrets. We must always stay alert in these relationships. Yes, let us stay alert. Another thing we are learning is that greed and the hunger for power are traps. Greed and the hunger for power are traps. Many people are falling into cults because they want fast money, fame, and protection. We are also learning that there is a spiritual war happening. Yes, what we see with our eyes is not the full picture. The spiritual world is active, both good and bad. Both good and bad. Another thing we are learning is that children suffer when parents open dark doors. Don't open dark doors. Your children might suffer in the future. This man's child is mentally sick because of what entered their home spiritually. We also learn that there is still hope even after pain. By confessing, the wife may have found mercy, and by speaking out, the husband is saving others. So thank you so much for that. Another thing, the last thing we learned is that speak out. Your story can save someone. Silence helps evil grow. But sharing truth, even when it hurts, gives others a chance to escape. To the man who shared his story, thank you. Thank you so much, my brother. Your story is full of pain, but you still chose to tell the world. That is courage. You are saving lives. You are helping people to open their eyes. We are truly sorry for what happened to your wife and your child is going through. May people would have stayed quiet, but you decided to speak out. We also pray that your child find healing and that you receive comfort. Even though you are disabled, you have done something powerful by using your voice. May your life be protected from any evil spirits or people who may want to harm you for exposing this truth. And I advise you to stay in prayer. Stay in prayer, my brother. Evil forces may try to attack you for sharing this, so cover yourself spiritually. As Solution Uncle, we've been facing a lot of challenges by exposing some of these cows. So stay in prayer. That's the weapon we have used for years. African Confessions HD was there since 2 years ago, and we are always in prayer and we are surviving. We are still alive. We are still exposing them. God of everything. Get spiritual support from a real church. that does not sell oil. Ask for strange seeds or push people to drink anything. Another thing, take your child to both spiritual and medical help. Some cases of mental illness have deep roots. Another thing, speak more. This is just one story, but your voice can help others come forward too. I urge you, do not live in fear. Evil is powerful, but the truth is more powerful. Another thing, forgive your wife fully. Even though she caused harm, she died confessing. That shows she wanted to change. Another thing, keep protecting others. Keep warning people around you. You are now a spiritual watchman. You are now officially a spiritual watchman. Thank you so much. Another thing, write a book or share a story in public. It may reach thousands more. Another thing, don't blame yourself. What's happening is not your fault. You were caught in something beyond your control. Also, hold on to hope. Your life still has purpose. This is not the end of your journey. This is not the end of your journey. Thank you so much for sharing with us. We have learned from your story. May God bless you. Bye for now.